Guys, so 2 weeks have passed. Like I said in a previous video, I have been thinking about doing these videos every 2 weeks because then they would be more interesting and I would have more footage to show. Well, the thing is, the last 2 weeks were very fun, but I didn't film a lot. I forgot to film sometimes, but mostly was just like things that just like I were not like very useful to film or not interesting to film. But I had a really nice 2 weeks, so that's good. So 2 weeks ago it was actually the week of Halloween, but first on Monday one of my friends, Yasmin, it was her birthday, so we celebrated her birthday a bit, which was very fun. I got her a present as well. I got her Oreo cookies, birthday cake flavor, and I got her a postcard from New York with Broadway on it because she loves Broadway, so I think she was really happy with that. But then Monday night for her birthday we went out with a group of friends to have some drinks, so that was very fun. We had a great time. And then it was like Halloween at school, and you could dress up in a costume and go to class in a costume, but like only me and then 2 of my friends did that, but it was very fun anyways. So my costume was basically, I showed up in normal clothes, but I had a police badge with me, and then I was like an undercover cop, which I thought was pretty clever, so I really liked it. And then Halloween itself, there was supposed to be a sort of trick-or-treating event on campus, but that didn't really happen. We wanted to do it, but like, I don't know, nobody was doing it, and it was like pretty much cancelled. So then we decided to go to Terrytown to go trick-or-treating, but the thing is, we decided that we would do that at like 9 p.m. So we went down there and there was literally no one like trick-or-treating or anything, which makes sense because, you know, after 9 p.m. most of the kids probably were already in bed, so that was pretty awkward. And then we didn't really like, we were too shy to like really go ring a doorbell and go like trick or treat. But eventually we got some courage and we did like rang a doorbell on one house, and we actually got some candy there, so that was pretty cool. The woman looked very confused though, probably because we're pretty old to be trick-or-treating and because it was like pretty late in the evening, but we had fun, so that's like the most important thing. And then on Saturday I did something that I normally don't do, and that is going to church. So I was raised Catholic, but it's not like we really go to church or anything. But on Saturday it was like All Souls in Belgium. It's like we celebrated in Belgium and we basically think about our loved ones that passed away. And normally I always go to the cemetery with my parents and my family to visit the graves of my grandpas who passed away. But this year I wasn't able to do that because obviously I'm not in Belgium, so that's a little bit hard. But then instead I decided to go to the church service that day, and I really enjoyed it actually. It was pretty nice. One of my friends, Manuele, came with me, and it was a very quick service. It only lasted 30 minutes, so it was like a church quickie, but it was good, so I'm glad I did that. And then this week I didn't do a lot actually. I just hung out with friends a lot, which is also really nice, but not a lot to film. I did do a nature walk with a teacher and a group of other students, and it was beautiful. We saw a deer, which is really cool. I also saw my first wild skunk this week, which is insane. I've never seen one before. I was so happy. But the nature walk, we saw a deer, and the nature, like the forest now, is really beautiful, so it was pretty cool to go walk around. We did almost get lost because the teacher, she didn't know what we were doing and how to get back to like the main trail, and it was a bit of a mess. And I was super cold because well, the temperature was low and we had been walking for like 3 hours, but eventually we found our way and everything was alright. But then something exciting did happen this week, and that was on Wednesday I was in class at like 9:50, and I just like, I was pretty bored. I had like finished all my exercises, so I decided to check my email, and I got an email to say that I won the Broadway lottery for Phantom of the Opera, and that I could get tickets for $40 to go see Phantom of the Opera that night. And honestly, it's a show that I've wanted to see since I was 12 years old, because I read the book and I was obsessed with it, and then I wanted to see it on Broadway, and I never got the chance to see it. So now I finally got the chance to see it, and like for a really good price, and it was just like amazing. Like when I got the email, I was just like shaking, and then I had to claim the tickets, and I had like limited time to claim the tickets, and I was so stressed. But then I got the tickets, I got the confirmation. So then on Wednesday night, unexpectedly, I went to Manhattan to go see Phantom of the Opera, and it was honestly amazing. It was so good. It was pretty scary as well, but the music was amazing, and I was sitting at like the second row, a little bit to the left, but we could see everything perfectly fine. And like sometimes like the actors were just standing like 10 meters in front of me, and the costumes of Phantom of the Opera are just incredible. Also because it's a lot of opera costumes, but they are so detailed, and I could see everything from where I was sitting because I was sitting so close. And the music itself was amazing. I didn't really like the ending though, and like my favorite part in the book was not in the musical, but it was amazing. So I was really happy that I was able to go see Phantom of the Opera. It was something that was on my big bucket list, and I basically wanted to see it for like 10 years. So now it finally happened, and it was like the best thing ever. But normally today on Friday, I'm filming this on Friday, I was supposed to go to the MoMA in Manhattan, because that's also one of my bucket list items. They have some paintings by Magritte there, which is my favorite artist, so I really want to go see that. But because I went to the city on Wednesday, I'm not gonna go this week but next week, because train tickets are really expensive, so I try to spread that out a bit. But so that's gonna be something for the video in 2 weeks, and I will try to film a bit in the MoMA, because you will see like right after this that I only have like less than a minute of footage of basically just the nature walk. So, but at least enjoy. There's some cute deer there. So bye, see you next time. Look, we're undercover cops.
If you do something wrong.